So hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. In this video we are going to talk about some sacrifices that we need to make to actually build real wealth in the coming year. So if this is the kind of content that you love to see, can you kindly watch till the very end? Did not skip any part. And if you're watching me see my very beautiful face for the very first time, hello, hi, you're most definitely welcome. My name is Anita and I do all things personal finance, self-development and self-growth tips. We are all about holistically developing ourselves, being better than we were yesterday. So kindly join me on this journey as we learn about money, we get better in our finances, as well as improving ourselves, upgrading ourselves. That's what we are all here to do, and also learn from each other. Join my amazing family right now by please subscribing. Click on the subscribe word down below to get subscribed to join my beautiful and amazing and growing family. Let's get right into today's video. If we want to build real wealth in 2026, we need to give up certain luxuries, certain comforts, certain excuses, certain habits that we have. We need to give up certain relationships in order to build real wealth. If something does not go, something would not come. Something has to go for something to replace it. And so these these are sacrifices that we need to make to actually start building real wealth, guys. Number one thing we need to sacrifice is our comfort. Everybody loves comfort. Everybody wants to be comfortable, to really have a soft life, actually. Nobody wants to struggle in this life, but if you do not struggle today, you are going to suffer tomorrow. Basically, sacrifice today, struggle today, and have that comfort tomorrow. But if you have your comfort today, you're definitely going to struggle tomorrow. It's just up to you to choose. You definitely need to choose one. But I would encourage that build wealth, work very hard now, hustle and struggle, put in the effort and hard work now so that you can have that comfortable life for yourself and your family in the future. The thing you have to sacrifice is low value relationships. There are some people in our lives, not to say we should throw away people, but there are people in your lives that do not add any value to us. They do not bring anything to the table. These people, they do not encourage and motivate us to keep going, and when we share ideas with them, they are envious. They want to bring us down so that we're on the same pedestal level as they are. These people do not encourage us to improve, like they do not want to improve, and so they don't want you to go further than they are. All these kind of people, they provide low value to us, and so we need to rather replace them with high value people. Start mingling with people. I mean, beware of your association, because you are the average of the five you are you are the average of the five people you mostly associate with. And so it really matters who you associate with. If you associate with people who are experts, they are very knowledgeable about a particular field you want to master, would go a long way to help you. And so know who you associate or normally have around you. It really counts. The environment really plays a very pivotal role in our lives. Guys, of and the sacrifice we need to make is sacrificing our past identity, and it all has to do with mindset shifts that we need to have. We have to learn, relearn, and unlearn certain things. We are used and accustomed to certain mindsets that we have, that, or probably our family, we do not have money, uh we we do not have money in abundance in our family, we can never be rich and all that. These mindsets are identities that we have had in the past. I mean, so we need to actually get rid of in order to create wealth, have the abundance mindset and not the scarcity mindset that we grew up acquiring. Number four, guys, sacrifice that we need to make is the sacrifice of undisciplined time. We need to, as we're entering into a new year, we need to be very disciplined with time. Time is money. Don't just wake up every day not having any plan for your life. And when friends, family come in and say, let's go out, let's do this, let's do this. I mean, people are just dictating to you what you should do, but you have no plan, you have no aim, no vision for your life for that particular day. You wake up, no goals at all, no motivation. You should not allow people to have a control of your activities and your time. You should be in charge of your life. And so in this coming year, we need to be very disciplined with our time. Do manage our time well, do things with our time that are going to be very beneficial, like actually learning things, new things that are going to add to us. This is a very wise way of using your time. Building networks is a wise way of using our time. There's a lot of ways that we can properly manage and use our time that will be very beneficial to us and the people around us, and not just going to places, just going anywhere aimlessly without no plan at all. Sacrifice, guys, that we need to sacrifice is a sacrifice of ego. Some people think they already know it all, and so they do not need help. They do not need to be mentored or coached or whatever. Your ego is going to get in the way always, and you are going to remain poor. But if you want to make wealth, you need to be very humble, very, very humble. Humility is required here. Be humble enough to learn at the feet of people, those who have been where you want to go. Learn from them. Be humble enough to get closer to them and learn a thing or two from them. But if you already think that you already know it all, there's no way you can learn anything very substantial in this life. Knowledge is power, and so acquiring as much knowledge as possible and putting them into action is going to go a long way to help you. Do not let your ego be in your way of creating wealth in this coming year. Is number six, guys, the sacrifice of the desire for approval. A lot of people are living their lives wanting approval from people. If you do not be your own man or your own boss or your own person and always seeking approval from people, you are not going to make money. People are just controlling your life and you cannot decide for yourself. It's a no-no in the coming year. Be in charge and be firm and take your own decisions, and do not seek validation or approval from people. People have their own issues. If you're waiting for someone to approve of you, to validate you, you are not going to create wealth. With wealth creating, you need to be your own boss and take your own decisions, take that risk, and uh, take that risk to save, to invest, and not wait for someone to actually give you the go ahead or motivation. That motivation should come from yourself and not from others. So seven, sacrifice is the sacrifice of fear. A lot of people, like I said, life itself is very risky, full of risks, and if you're afraid to take risks by investing, you're not going to create wealth. Wealth creation is all about investment, and we need to get rid of that risk, the fear of the risk. Of financial literacy. The earlier you learn, the best for you in terms of finances. It's important to have knowledge as early as possible. And so sacrificing learning money now about money and finances, personal finances, learning about money right now is going to really be costly in the future, because you're going to make a lot of mistakes that are going to be very expensive. That will cost you a lot of money in the future. Lastly, guys, all these sacrifices, if and when made in the coming year, is going to be the defining factor that will decide if we thrive from the next year going, or we get trapped, like how we have been trapped in this year. If you're doing the same thing and expecting different results, that is not right. And so we need to start taking initiative and doing things differently to actually have different outcomes. outcomes. If you've loved this video, kindly click on the subscribe button down below to get subscribed. Join my amazing family right now. Let me hear from you in the comment section down below. Give me a massive thumbs up, share with your family and friends. Do also check out my previous videos and watch out for the next one. I'll see you in the next one. The Lord bless and keep us all. Have a great day. It's bye for now.